The strongest person is not the one who reacts, but the one who stays in control. Most people lose power not because of what happens to them, but because of how they react to it. Because reacting is often emotional, impulsive, and uncontrolled. And when you react without thinking, you give control to the situation, to other people, and to your emotions. And this is why many people regret their words, their actions, and their decisions. But when you decide to never react blindly again, everything changes because you shift from reaction to response. And this is powerful because response is controlled. It is thoughtful and it is intentional. And at the same time, this mindset also protects your peace because you're not getting triggered by every small thing. You're staying calm, composed, and focused. And over time, this creates a strong mindset because you're no longer controlled by external situations. You are in control of yourself. And this is what truly helps you grow. Because when you stop reacting impulsively, you start acting intelligently. And that is where real power begins. Fire as you begin to practice not reacting. You start to notice the small space between what happens and how you respond. And this space is where your power lies. Because most people react instantly. They let emotions take over and they lose control. But when you train yourself to pause, even for a few seconds, everything changes. Because you're not acting automatically. You're choosing your response. And this is powerful because it allows you to stay calm in situations where others lose control. And at the same time, this pause also improves your thinking because instead of reacting emotionally, you are analyzing the situation logically. And this leads to better decisions because your actions are not driven by impulse, but by clarity. And over time, this becomes a habit because you're training your mind to slow down, to observe, and to respond intentionally. And this is what truly helps you grow because control begins in that small pause between stimulus and response at AS. Your control deepens. You begin to understand that not everything deserves a reaction. Because reacting to everything drains your energy, your focus, and your peace. And most people waste their time and energy on things that do not matter, arguments, opinions, negativity, and unnecessary situations. But when you decide to stop reacting, when you become selective about what you respond to, everything changes because you are protecting your energy. And this is powerful because your energy is limited. And where you invest it determines your results. And at the same time, this mindset also builds strength because you're not easily triggered. You're not affected by every situation. You are stable, calm, and in control over time. This creates a strong identity because you're someone who chooses peace over chaos. And this is what truly helps you succeed. Because power is not in reacting to everything. It is in choosing when and how to respond. Fire as you go deeper into mastering your reactions. You begin to understand that emotional discipline is your strongest weapon because your first reaction is usually emotional. It is fast, automatic, and often wrong. But when you train yourself to stay disciplined, when you choose not to act on that first impulse, everything changes because you're no longer controlled by your emotions. You are controlling them, and this is powerful because it allows you to stay calm even in intense situations. And at the same time, this discipline also builds inner strength because you're proving to yourself that you can stay in control no matter what happens around you. And over time, this creates confidence because you trust your ability to handle situations without losing control. And this is what truly helps you grow because emotional discipline turns chaos into clarity. As your awareness increases, you begin to realize that silence is often the best response because not every situation needs your words, your opinion, or your energy. And most people react because they feel the need to prove something, to defend themselves, or to win an argument. But when you choose silence, everything changes because you're not feeding the situation. You're not adding more energy to it. And this is powerful because it protects your peace. And at the same time, this mindset also builds respect because people see you as someone who is composed, someone who does not react impulsively, and someone who stays in control. And over time, this creates a strong presence because your silence speaks louder than unnecessary reactions. And this is what truly helps you grow, because knowing when not to react is a sign of strength, not weakness. As everything starts to align, you begin to understand that not reacting is not about suppressing emotions. It is about mastering them, because you still feel everything, but you do not let those feelings control your actions. And this is powerful because it allows you to stay balanced, because you're not ignoring your emotions, you're managing them. And at the same time, this mindset also builds stability, because you're not reacting differently every time. You're consistent, calm, and focused. And over time, this creates a strong mindset because you're not easily shaken by external situations. You're grounded, and this grounding allows you to make better decisions because your actions are not driven by temporary emotions. And this is what truly helps you succeed, because when you master your emotions, you master your reactions. And when you master your reactions, you master your life. Fire. As you reach a higher level of control, you begin to understand that your reactions are patterns, because the way you respond today is based on what you have practiced in the past. And most people have trained themselves to react with anger, frustration, or defensiveness without even realizing it. But when you become aware of these patterns, when you consciously choose to break them, everything changes, because you're no longer repeating the old behavior. You are creating a new one. And this is powerful because it allows you to reshape your identity, because each control response becomes proof that you are different. And at the same time, this mindset also makes control easier, because the more you practice staying calm, the more natural it becomes. And over time, this creates a strong habit, because you are not reacting automatically. You are responding intentionally. And this is what truly helps you grow, because control is built through repetition. As your discipline deepens, you begin to realize that not reacting gives you an unfair advantage, because while others lose control, argue, and create chaos, you remain calm, focused, and strategic. And this is powerful because it allows you to think clearly in situations where others cannot. At the same time, this mindset also improves your decision-making, because your actions are based on logic, not emotion. And over time, this creates better outcomes, because you're not making mistakes under pressure. You are responding with clarity. And this is what truly separates strong individuals from the rest, the ability to stay in control when it matters most, because real power is not shown when things are easy. It is shown when things are difficult. At the highest level, you begin to understand that not reacting is a form of freedom, because it means that no situation, no person, and no external event has control over your inner state. And this is powerful because it allows you to stay calm, focused, and stable no matter what happens. And at the same time, this mindset also builds peace, because you're not constantly affected by external chaos. You are grounded, and this grounding allows you to live with clarity, because your thoughts are not clouded by emotional reactions. And over time, this creates a powerful life, because your actions are controlled, your mindset is strong, and your direction is clear. And eventually, you realize that life is not about controlling everything around you. It is about controlling how you respond to it. And once you master that, you truly become unstoppable. And as you move beyond basic control, you begin to understand that not reacting protects your energy, because every reaction costs something: your focus, your peace, and your mental strength. And most people waste this energy on things that do not matter: small arguments, opinions of others, and situations they cannot control. But when you choose not to react, everything changes, because you are saving your energy for what truly matters. And this is powerful, because your energy is limited, and where you invest it determines your results. And at the same time, this mindset also increases your focus because you're not distracted by unnecessary things. You're locked in on your goals. And over time, this creates a strong advantage because while others are drained, you are energized and focused. And this is what truly helps you grow, because controlling your reactions is also about controlling where your energy goes. As your mindset becomes sharper, you begin to realize that not reacting also gives you control over situations. Because when you react emotionally, you lose control, you make mistakes, and you allow others to influence your behavior. But when you stay calm, when you respond with clarity, everything changes because you are thinking strategically, not emotionally. And this is powerful because it allows you to handle situations in a way that benefits you, not harms you. And at the same time, this mindset also builds respect because people recognize that you are not easily shaken. You are composed and you are in control. And over time, this creates a strong presence because you're not reacting like everyone else. You're standing out by staying calm. And this is what truly helps you succeed, because control is power, and power comes from staying composed. The highest extension, you begin to understand that not reacting is a discipline that must be maintained daily, because life will constantly test you. People will try to provoke you. Situations will challenge you. And emotions will rise. And most people fail here because they lose awareness. They fall back into old habits and they react again. But when you stay committed, when you remain aware of your responses every single day, everything changes because you are not losing your progress. You are strengthening it. And this is powerful because consistency builds mastery, and mastery creates freedom. And over time, this creates a powerful life because your mind is calm, your actions are controlled, and your direction is clear. And eventually, you realize that not reacting is not something you do once. It is a way of living. And once it becomes part of you, nothing can disturb your peace or control your actions. Fire. As you rise to an even higher level, you begin to understand that not reacting gives you psychological advantage. Because when you stay calm while others are emotional, you automatically gain control of the situation. And most people don't realize this. They think reacting shows strength, but in reality, reacting shows loss of control. And when you remain composed, everything shifts because you are not predictable, you are not easily influenced. And this is powerful because it makes you mentally stronger than those around you. And at the same time, this mindset also creates confidence because you know that no situation can shake you. And over time, this builds a strong presence because people start to see you as someone who is stable, someone who is controlled, and someone who cannot be manipulated. And this is what truly sets you apart, because real power is quiet, controlled, and intentional. As your discipline becomes deeper, you begin to realize that not reacting also improves your relationships, because most conflict are created by emotional reactions, misunderstandings, and impulsive responses. And when you remove those reactions, everything becomes calmer, clearer, and more controlled. And this is powerful because it reduces unnecessary conflict, because you're not escalating situations, you're stabilizing them. And at the same time, this mindset also builds respect because people feel your control. They see that you are not reacting like everyone else. And over time, this creates stronger connections because your communication is thoughtful, your responses are measured, and your presence is calm. And this is what truly helps you grow, because not reacting is not just about control. It is also about creating better outcomes in every area of your life. The highest level of this mindset, you begin to understand that not reacting is a form of self-mastery, because it means that you are in full control of your mind, your emotions, and your actions. And most people never reach this level because they live on autopilot, reacting to everything without awareness. But when you master yourself, Everything changes because you're not controlled by external situations anymore. And this is powerful because it gives you freedom, because you're no longer dependent on circumstances to stay calm, focused, or stable. And at the same time, this mindset also creates inner peace because you're not constantly disturbed by what is happening around you. You are grounded, and over time, this builds a powerful life because your decisions are clear, your actions are controlled, and your direction is intentional. And eventually, you realize that the less you react, the more you grow. And the more you grow, the more control you gain over your life. Fire, as you reach this advanced stage, you begin to understand that not reacting is about detachment. Because when you're emotionally attached to every situation, every opinion, and every outcome, you become reactive. But when you learn to detach, when you observe without getting pulled in, everything changes because you're no longer controlled by what happens. And this is powerful because it gives you stability, because your emotions are not constantly shifting. And at the same time, this mindset also sharpens your thinking because you're not clouded by feelings. You're seeing situations clearly, and over time, this creates a strong mental state because you are calm, balanced, and in control. And this is what truly helps you grow. Because detachment does not mean you don't care. It means you're not controlled. And as your control becomes even stronger, you begin to realize that not reacting requires awareness in real time. Because control is not something you think about later. It is something you practice in the moment. And most people lose control because they are not aware. They react automatically. They follow old patterns. But when you stay present, when you observe your thoughts and emotions as they arise, everything changes because you catch the reaction before it happens. And this is powerful because it gives you the ability to choose differently. And at the same time, this mindset also builds discipline because you are constantly training yourself to stay aware. And over time, this creates mastery because you're not reacting unconsciously. You are responding intentionally every single time. And this is what truly helps you succeed, because awareness is a foundation of control. At the highest extension of this mindset, you begin to understand that not reacting turns you into a person of rare focus, because when your mind is not constantly reacting to everything, it becomes clear, quiet, and powerful. And most people never experience this level of focus because they're always distracted by emotions, thoughts, and external noise. But when you remove unnecessary reactions, everything changes because your mind becomes sharp. And this is powerful because it allows you to direct your energy toward what truly matters. And at the same time, this mindset also improves your performance. Because a calm mind makes better decisions, and better decisions create better results. And over time, this builds a life of clarity, control, and progress. Because your actions are focused, your mindset is stable, and your direction is strong. And this is what truly sets you apart. Because when others are distracted, you are locked in. Fire at this ultimate stage. You begin to understand that not reacting means becoming untouchable mentally. Because no matter what people say, no matter what situations arise, nothing disturbs your inner state. And most people never reach this level because they allow external things to define how they feel. They get triggered, they get emotional, and they lose control. But when you master this, everything changes because your peace is no longer dependent on the outside world. And this is powerful because it gives you complete independence. Because you are stable within yourself. And at the same time, this mindset also builds unshakable confidence because you know that nothing can break your focus, nothing can disturb your calm. And over time, this creates a strong presence because people feel that control. They see that you are different. And this is what truly sets you apart because being mentally untouchable is the highest level of strength, the absolute final level. You realize that not reacting is not about becoming cold. It is about becoming control Because true strength is not in suppressing emotions, it is in mastering them. And most people misunderstand this. They think control means not feeling anything, but real control means you feel everything. Yet you choose your response wisely, and this is powerful because it allows you to live with clarity, because your emotions do not control your actions. And at the same time, this mindset also creates ultimate freedom, because you're not dependent on situations, people, or outcomes to stay calm and focused. And over time, this builds a powerful life, because your decisions are intentional, your mindset is strong, and your direction is clear. And eventually, you understand the truth that the less you react, the more you control your life. And the more you control your life, the more powerful you become. And that is the highest level a person can reach. Fire.